And then today's video, I'm gonna be leaning more into the ASMR aspect of my channel. So pretty much I'm going to be just talking for I don't know how long, but I just wanted to ramble, so I thought might as well make it into a sleep video, since I'm pretty sure ramble videos are strictly for noob YouTube channels, like, oh, here's an update on what I'm doing. Like, we do not care what you're doing. Either post the videos or don't post the videos. That's how I see it. But anyways, let's get into my ramble session to help the unfortunate who can't seem to close their eyes. So, firstly, I guess I wanted to talk about how I've just been struggling with my YouTube channel as a whole, because I'm currently in college at the moment, and because of that I have to leave my computer setup and everything that would make me a YouTuber behind. So all I'm left with is my Amazon microphone, a little phone stand I won from Spanish Bingo, which was pretty cool. I also won a dinosaur, and they call it Lotteria, so that was pretty fun to play. We had to I'm getting so off track, but yeah, it's just been hard because I really want to make content, but I've been posting Battle Cats videos as like a substitute for my actual videos I want to make, but even that has gone into like a stale dry point, because I had no intentions of becoming a Battle Cats like YouTuber. So I just post what might seem interesting, and I feel like I've grinded out the game so much, because I've been playing it for years, that there's only so much I can make on it that seems interesting. Like, they have people like Matt Shea and stuff who are still like trying to climb the ranks in the game, while I'm already just flying past everything, because I've been playing for so long. But it's just been, I guess, yeah, okay, let me get back to the main point. It's been really hard because I want to post what I want to post. I want to post playing spooky games, because I love horror games, like the Escape the Backrooms game. I love that. And in fact, they have an update and I can't even play it. It makes me sad. But I have my PlayStation here. It has a record feature, but even then I feel like it's like I don't want to post a no face cam video for like a gameplay. I feel like Battle Cats, that's weird because you're focusing on the cats anyway. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just like hung here. I'm just hanging from a tree at this point, because I want to post, but all I got is my phone and the PlayStation, and they just don't fit the criteria I'm looking for. So that's just really bursting my bubble here. But when there's times when it's dark, we find other things to do, and I guess that's how I stumbled upon the ASMR. So I guess I'm not too mad about it, because it does make me feel better about posting when I see people be like, oh, your voice is really soothing. Oh, don't put music. That that is probably the best comment I've ever read in my life. Don't put music in the background. I just want to hear you speaking. Like, okay, yes sir, I won't put music in the background. But it really makes me happy that I can experiment with other things, make some people happy for watching it. Just like this video might help somebody. I don't know. But what else? Man, it's just, oh man, I've just been so tired recently. Like, even if I wanted to post Battle Cats or just post videos in general, like, college has been beating the brakes off of me. like my chemistry class, I actually switched majors, and I was gonna make a whole video of me just talking about why I hate chemistry. But I switched my major to English, Bachelor's of the Arts degree for creative writing, because I think that, I've noticed that for my writing assignments, a lot of my teachers are like, "Oh, you should do creative writing. Oh, you should do creative writing." So I'm like, you know what? I would let's try out creative writing, because I do feel, because if you've seen my Instagram account, I post art, and I feel like writing is no different than drawing, because I think I have a pretty good imagination. I might not know all the best writing formulas, but I do feel like I can show a lot of emotion with words, just based off the amount of solo time I have, where I'm just thinking in my bedroom, just what am I gonna do today? What am I gonna do tomorrow? How am I gonna keep moving forward so that I'm happy? So switching that, I was doing marine biology, and it's so crazy too, because I posted a video like a year ago, maybe almost 2 years ago, if I had to guess, where I made a video of me explaining my goals in my life, and one of them was, getting a degree in marine biology. And now I'm looking back and I'm just like, if only you knew how horrible chemistry was. Like, it made me really realize that school has levels. I am not trying to be a chemist. I'm going to take this early L and just leave it behind. I have never felt so depressed taking a class before than taking chemistry 1 in college. Like, I've taken chemistry in high school. It is not even close. It is not even close to college chemistry. So, unfortunately, I gotta let that wishful dream go. But, with creative writing, I feel like leveling that up will help the videos, maybe even help me speak better. I don't know. Just being able to write my thoughts down more instead of worrying about formulas for the periodic table and whatnot. I feel like that'd just be a more healthier experience. Because, to be honest, college, to me, I'm not really too crazy about what degree I get. I just want the degree that's gonna, make me the happiest, make me feel happy. That's mainly why I picked marine biology, because I felt that if I was to go into a marine field, I would have the most fun, like learning about fish or learning about the different environments, what we can do to save them and stuff. I feel like I'd be interested in learning that, but chemistry decided to sneak in and ruin everything. Like, I am so serious when I mean I have never felt so much agony in a class before. And it's like, I'm not even failing. That's the thing. I'm not even failing. It just sucks trying not to fail. Cause I'm paying money to be here. I don't want to fail a class. So, I gotta try hard. So hopefully, creative writing will be a little bit more straightforward than formulas and stuff. But yeah. Also, I'm gonna end that segment off. I don't want to talk about school no more. But I guess talk about more of YouTube stuff. I've bought some more RAM for my computer like 2 months ago, so I can install it when I get back home. And it's crazy because I'm seeing, like, on the internet, RAM prices have just skyrocketed out of nowhere. So it definitely feels good that I just bought it early, because I was just trying to do some general upgrading, because my computer had like 8 gigs of RAM in it. Like, I don't even know how my computer was running anything with 8 gigs. But now I got your boy leveled up to 32 gigs. So whenever I go install that, I feel like video should be smoother. Speaking of smoother, I realized that, while I was here, I bought an adapter for my iPhone that I was using to record Battle Cats while I was on my computer. I legit can't even remember if I posted any of those videos, but I decided to, instead of wasting money on a camera, I would just use my phone as the camera, because the back camera can do 4K 60 FPS. So it's like, I'd be dumb not to just screen share with the adapter of the camera and just get free 4K 60 FPS. I don't know if it's gonna work like that, but anything that's an upgrade is an upgrade in my opinion. Another upgrade I did was I bought a new mouse. My old mouse, I've had that mouse since like 2018 or something, maybe 2019, I don't know, but it's so old, and it's falling apart. And I really like that mouse, but I just made the conscious decision to just let it go, let it rest. My keyboard is still doing really good. I have a Razer keyboard, and that thing is holding up nicely. I love that keyboard so much. But the mouse, the Death Adder, what am I getting? I already got it. I just gotta go home. And that'll happen in a few weeks, but I got the Death Adder, I think V3 Hyperspeed, I think it was called, some cool name like that. All I noticed that is better, so I'm calling that a win. And once I'm back home, I feel like I'll be able to, I really want to not sell out like I did during the summer. That was something I really regretted. During the summer, I legit posted no videos on my computer because I decided to just no life on the game every single day with my homeboy. And I really, it's not that I regret that time spent, but I wish I at least grinded on YouTube, because I feel like I missed out on a lot. So during the winter, I'm getting back on the Backrooms game so I could finally play that, post it with my new setup and stuff. And I guess just find other things to do on there. Like, I really want to try and do like ASMR while playing a horror game, like Manly Badass. That dude has like the most, like, his videos have insane sleep potential, but they're also interesting. So he's low-key like an up-and-coming role model for my channel, I guess. Also, Cub Scouts. That dude is really funny. I don't know how the ASMR is gonna work with like funny, because I really do try to be funny. Well, I don't need to try, but I think humor is a major part of, making it big. I feel like if you're just talking, it's low-key just, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it just depends on who's watching. Like me, when I'm watching videos, I feel like as long as you got I actually don't know. Some videos I watch just for the topic, but sometimes the people talking, I just like turn this video off. Like there was this one video like a couple of years ago. It was a Backrooms video. I was like, oh yeah, this seems interesting. Title looks good, thumbnail looks good. I pressed the video and it was just the most annoying voice I have ever heard. And I was like, bro, it's like, I know this is you, but this is not for me. I'm sorry, but I'm clicking off the video. And I think that's another reason why it's just so hard to get into YouTube. It's just that you gotta, it's not that you gotta appease to everyone, but you gotta get a style that you can really work with. And I feel like for my channel, I don't No, I think I do have a style. I think it's because, the fact that I've just been quiet all the time, that I've just naturally just started whispering or talking low into my microphone. And I feel like that's rubbed off a lot on my channel because on most videos, I'm not really hyper. I feel like for my older videos, and I definitely had, some sparks of energy here and there, but for the most part, it feels like I just, just kept it low key, kept it humorous, but at the same time kept it, contained. So I don't know, maybe that's something I want to improve on, not sounding like I'm falling asleep every 2 seconds, even though most of the videos I record are always late at night because everybody's usually loud during the day. So, and then also I gotta be quiet at night so I don't wake anybody up. It's man, there's just so many things I gotta think about, man. It's like I really want my channel to be somewhere, but it's just like school. It's just like, man, I can see why people drop out of like school and stuff to pursue what they want to do, because it feels like I'm just losing opportunities being here. But I'd rather say that school isn't the issue. It's the fact that I'm not home. I have limited, things to work with. I can only do so much with, my phone and just whatever. But it really is the comment section that really keeps me going. Like, I don't think it's the views that matter, to be honest. Like, obviously it matters in the sense that, if nobody's watching, then you're not going anywhere. But, what I'm looking forward to the most when I post videos is seeing the comment section, because it's just nice to see, like, suggestions and, oh, you should try this or you should try that, because it shows that people, are interested. They want to see me do better. And I'm like, oh yeah, I got you. I can do better. Let's get it. But, some comments you just gotta leave behind. Like, I posted a video called I Love Nintendo, and I still have not opened up the comment section after, like, responding to two random accounts. I don't even remember what they said. I just left 2 responses and just never looked back at that video, because it's like, comments can be nice, but at the same time, if you post, and it's so crazy to say that liking Nintendo is controversial. Like, in my opinion, I don't see why it's wrong to like something that I like. I grew up playing with the DS, Wii, the Wii U, 3DS. Like, I've been playing Nintendo games for pretty much my whole life. And just knowing that I could post a video saying, I like this, I don't think this is okay, but this is fine. And I just already know that the comments are just gonna be like dog piling on me. Which is why it's also important. I think, I saw Corey X Kenshin. He's a big name, but I don't really try to be like him, because some people try to be like him and it's just so obvious that it's bad. But I mainly look at his advice from his like super early videos, because I pretty much grew up watching him like a long time ago. Like, back when he was still posting the JRPGs. So one of the things he talked about was how he I don't remember which video, if it was like more later into his channel, but he posted it was like a short clip of him talking about how he just doesn't read the comments as much because it's pretty much a 50-50 gamble on if you're gonna see good stuff or if you're just gonna see negativity just spreading all throughout it. And when I heard that, I've kept that advice pretty close to me ever since I first started posting, because you really don't know what people are gonna think about you. These accounts with no faces, random names. Just seeing that, I feel like it could really get to you, because you're starting off small and you're trying to make it big, and you just see like just 8, and it's like, dang, man. But it's important to remember that not everybody is gonna like the content, which is why I think it's fine. I just don't look at the comments. I only look at the comments for like my Battle Cats videos, because some people have questions, some people have concerns, like, oh, what do you do for this, or oh, I suggest this for this. Battle Cats is generally a nice community when you just post about it. I don't think it could get vicious, but I feel like that's more towards like tier list. And if you just play wrong, like I posted a fail compilation when I was playing one boss called Dr. Nova, and I don't remember, man, I don't even know if I should say this point because I don't even have the facts pulled up. I don't know, I feel like maybe I just imagined it. I'll just let it go. I don't know, I feel like like the backseat players, right? You play the game and then they be like, oh no, you should have did this and this. I feel like that's the most you're gonna see out of Battle Cats, just random stuff. But I don't even know what I'm talking. I don't even remember the point I was making. I guess that's what happens when you ramble on. There really is no concise ending. You're just talking. And that's really the main reason I wanted to do this, because I feel like most of my days I don't really say much out loud. Like, I talk to myself a few times, but it feel like that's all in my head, really. I don't really speak out loud. I speak out loud sometimes, but I really want to just evolve my vocal cords, because I don't know, I feel like they're just underdeveloped, just walking around not really saying much. And I guess that's not really the point I want to make. I mainly wanted to say, like, I don't really, speak what's going on inside my head. I just kind of go with the flow of things. I might post art. I think that's why I enjoy drawing art so much, because it is a form of expression. I post something, people can see what I'm thinking about from those art posts. I also feel like that's why being away from YouTube has made me feel so, buns. I feel like I can't express myself the way I want to, because I don't really have anybody, here on campus that I'm like really, really close to. Like, I have friends here, or I guess people who know me. I don't know, friends. I consider them buddies, but I don't really talk to anyone because I just feel pretty outcasted, because I'm like super ultra far away from my home, so I'm not from this community of people. I've tried, it's so embarrassing too, I've tried to talk to one person and I just immediately got slammed down. And ever since then, I've just been like, dang, I really gotta, I really just gotta live for myself. It's not bad to have friends, but if I don't start doing things that I appreciate, then what am I really doing? I'm not really appreciating anything. I'm not really doing what I like to do. I'm just waiting for somebody to talk to. And I feel like I don't want to go down the road of just waiting for somebody to find me. And I feel like that's what a lot of people do. They don't really wait for somebody to find them. They just do what they want to do. And like they say, people will just naturally gravitate towards you if they like what you're doing. So, like, during my first year of college, I was really to myself. But, this year or this semester, I found that I'm, just starting to not really care that much. Just only really worrying about me having fun where I can have fun. Like in my Spanish class, I've just been, oh my gosh, I love Spanish. I feel like like a free bird in there. And it's great. But like my other classes, like if I'm going to math or something, I've just decided to just be happy sitting there and just not say a single word, not look at anybody, not do anything, because I feel like I just want to go home and play the game. Like, I know that's not, I guess, very social of me, but I've grown up playing games. I've grown up playing with toys. I feel like just playing, using the imagination, that's just like me. I love games. That's why, I made this whole channel in the first place, is because I want to share my love for playing games with other people who play games. I feel like I can't really do that in a conventional way in person. Like, you can't, I don't know, maybe you can just go up to somebody and be like, hey, do you play this? I like to play it this way and this way. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at socializing. But, man, it really sucks saying that too. Like, I'm bad at socializing. Like, before COVID hit, that whole pandemic and stuff, like, I was pretty lively, goofy or not. I still decided to spoke when I could, do what I can, and just had fun. But ever since I became a shut-in from the virus, it's like I've realized, like, this is so much better than needing to try to talk to other people. I don't need to talk to other people. I have Fortnite. I got Geometry Dash. I got a whole Steam library with like 3 games total. I got Battle Cats with me. I got YouTube. I have everything I could ever want from, my gaming stuff. And, there's probably a lot of people like me who feel that way. But, I don't know. I guess I've just accepted this shut-in lifestyle. And I'm still trying to talk to people if I can. Mainly trying to talk to the girls because your boy trying to get it in a respectful way, of course. I don't know. I have one girlfriend. Put a space in between that. I didn't think it was possible, but it is. They do have people out there who will be friends with you. You just gotta find them. But man, I don't even remember what I was originally talking about. See, that's another thing, bro. It's like I ramble for so long. There's so much stuff I want to say, and the only thing I can say it to is a microphone in front of me. I can't look over to my left, can't look over to my right, have a person there to listen, because it's like, who wants to listen to this, like, uncoordinated speech about just everything? Like, this is a whole this has gotta be, like, just the biggest yap of all time. And it's just like, whatever, man. Whatever. I guess I want to go back to just talking about the old channel. I really got high hopes for my channel. Like, once college is over, I've just imagined myself just posting, not feeling like I gotta worry about anything. Like, even now, I just want to post. I just want to be in communities, be like, leaders of game communities. Like imagine, like, I can imagine myself, like, I guess for Battlecast, let's use that as an example. Like, imagine I was the face of Battlecats, like, like the big guys in the community, or let's just say the backrooms community of people. Imagine you hear backrooms, oh yeah, go to this guy, or horror game guy, go to him. Like, it's just like, I really want to do a lot, but it's just tearing me apart inside that I have to just sit here with no setup. Like I said before, I have a P5. I have no games on there. The internet is somewhat shady here, but maybe that's just excuses. Maybe actually it's not an excuse. I play Fortnite. I legit can't even play Fortnite. I have even on Save the World of Fortnite, I play it and I have like 800 ping minimum. So it's like, I've had attempts like Genkishin Squadra, the Dragon Ball game. I told myself before that game even came out, I'm going to live stream this game and I'm going to become the best at it. The servers go up, I load into a game, and it was so laggy. Like, I felt so sad seeing Goku just glitch across the screen because of lag spikes, and that shot that idea down immediately. Another thing for recording is that my phone doesn't have infinite storage. So, like, the Battle Cats videos are so hard to make because if I take too long on a level, then half my storage is filled up, and I have to spend so much time clearing out just photos I want, just so that I can, post a video. And then I have to immediately delete that video from my phone. Like, every video I've posted on Battlecats from my phone is nowhere in my library right now. Not even in iMovie. I have to delete it out of iMovie even though it's not even there. And all this to say that, YouTube creation is really harder than it looks, because if you're like in my position where you want to post gameplays, if you don't have the tools to post gameplays, you are going to feel horrible for not posting the gameplays. It feels so just... I feel like almost defeated every day because I currently have 483 subscribers. We are 17 subs away from my goal of 500. And I can't even move that number until BattleCat decides to update their game. Or if I have another random rant video that I want to go on about. And those are rant videos that I make. They are... It's not... I'm trying to be creative with my ideas, so... It's like you can't really pop all those videos out. And especially during school. Like, I've just been getting tore up. There's so much I want to do, but there's just not enough time in my day. And every time I say stuff like that, I feel like I'm just making excuses for myself to not post. But videos like this happen because it's Thanksgiving currently, and I have time. I have time to sit here and vent into the microphone. And I think that maybe I was wrong in believing that those are excuses, because I just have no energy to, push through. Speaking of energy, I just looked at my bowl on my desk. I think I'm going to eat a bowl of cereal after this. But there's just so much I want to do. I really want to make a name for myself on YouTube. Not by posting battlecasts, but just posting whatever I want. So that when I get home, I bought all those upgrades so that I can game harder than I already was gaming. Just knowing that eventually I will get back to my desk and I can actually play the games I bought. That's really what keeps me kicking, man. Just having hope. Knowing that, through this drought period of school, I can rise up like a phoenix or something, I don't know. And just be happy posting, because at the end of the day, that's why I choose YouTube. Because I want to post. I want to do what I want to do. I want to play games and, make other people laugh and be happy the same way, I feel while playing them. Once again, I'll bring up Cub Scouts. He's been posting videos every single day. And he made a video talking about it, how he posts because he loves posting. And, he feels like if he doesn't post, he feels bad about it. And it's like, wow. To be so far deep into YouTube, to say you've made it, I think he has 6 million, to be that far in, and to, still have love for the game the way he does. It's like, it really gets me fired up. It gets me fired up. And then I, look around my room and realize, well, what do I have? I've got a microphone. I've got a channel called Rich 7 ASMR. That's probably the main reason I've renamed my account to Rich 7 ASMR, because I feel like that's what I want to bring to the table. Not, hearing ASMR, sleep ASMR, just Rich 7 ASMR. When you come to this channel, you're getting Rich 7 whispering into this mic, whether it be for gaming videos or just for whatever I feel like posting. I feel like I'm having a good run at this, and you know, I'm still young, only 19. You know, most young people around my age try and get into it, but they end up calling it quits like maybe like 3 months in, maybe. But I wanna stick this out, and it might not be weekly consistency or every other day consistency, but as long as I'm posting, I feel like I'll eventually get to a point where I can post whatever video I want for how many videos I want a week. And we'll get there one day, but I think I've passed my time limit of 30 minutes. I don't even know how long this video is because, of course, my dumpster dookie laptop, I pressed the stopwatch button at the start of this video, and the website said error, and then it closed itself. Like, okay, thank you, stopwatch. So I've just been periodically looking at the time, seeing how long it's passed, and I think we've gone over 30. So just want to say thank you for all of the people who ever commented, suggestions, advice, oh, remember me when you're big and stuff like that. Like, it really means a lot to see people actually like the stuff I'm producing, even though I might not be the most flashiest person in the game at the moment. But I'm really, really hopeful for the future, and I'm really hopeful for the continuation of me being able to evolve with this channel, especially my voice. I really for a while now, people have told me about my voice, and I feel like it would be so much better if I actually spoke to people or actually used it on a daily basis, because I legit just walk around and say nothing. But maybe it's because of that I can naturally talk low to the microphone. I do have my occasional outburst where I might get a little bit loud because that's the previous younger me just spilling out. That's mainly how I would be talking, just loud and reckless, just having fun. But I feel like as time goes by, I'm just getting more and more lower and just slower. But I still like to talk fast because I like to get my points across, or whatever point I'm trying to make. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this rant sleep type video. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.